Hello and welcome back, air signs. This is your girl Tori here with Clearing the Air Tarot, and I'm here to do a message for you for the month of May. And we will also be doing a quick new moon message for you guys. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. I had to take a break. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Between work and school, things started becoming a little hectic, and I started to neglect my health, which is a huge no-no. So I'm slowly getting back into my routine again. I'm back. I'm a little bit more relaxed than when I originally was. I'm not as stressed out. Still a little stressed out, but I'm not as stressed out as I was. So we're going to dive right in, air signs. I'm going to shuffle your cards a couple more times here. And we're going to get the messages for all of you Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, all that jazz. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I need you to go to Google, honey, and look up birth charts and what they are for and what they mean. I am not an astrologer. I am not here to do the research for you, unless that's something that you want me to do, and I will do it if you are on Patreon. So please, guys, if you are not following me on Patreon, please go ahead and do so. Now, the link is in the description box below. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please tell me what's coming for the month of May. What are my air signs learning this month? What do they need to know for this month? What do they need to know for the month of May? What lessons will they be learning this month? All right. Air signs front and center. You got the Queen of Swords. Sorry, I got a new camera, by the way, so I'm trying to get it to adjust its focus. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords, and you also got the Justice card. So, between this and the Queen of Swords, sorry guys, I have no idea what's happening with my camera right now. Just gonna, there we go. There we go. So you got the Queen of Swords and the Justice card. Front and center. I got all of my air signs here. So what's going on and what are we learning? Let me get a couple more cards. Definitely thinking from higher consciousness and thinking about, could be thinking about, oops, what's fair and what's not. Potentially thinking about the proper way to handle certain outcomes, legal disputes perhaps. I don't feel that very strongly. I feel like this is balance in your approach. Oh wow, even the King of Swords fell out from the deck as well. All of this air sign energy, y'all are just everywhere. They all, so the sword fell out, the King of Swords, or excuse me, the star fell out, the King of Swords fell out. So I already have Aquarius trying to do their own thing. Gemini, Libra, all of you guys are trying to like come out all at once. So we're going to shuffle again. What lessons are coming to all of my air signs for the month of May? What do they need to know? I get stand in your power. Being your authentic self, but not in a spiteful way. Being your authentic self doesn't mean to be spiteful. We got the Nine of Pentacles. I got this in the Earth sign reading as well. It's about being like being in your power, like you're in, being in your independence, being true to who you are without using that to spite others. I got the Page of Cups again too. in the Earth side reading, are you guys dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo? You might have that in your chart. But this came out right behind the Four of Swords. Some of yous are not resting. Some of you are trying not to be in tune with your emotions. You're trying to block that out. And that is a big no-no. No blocking the emotions. See, what I get here is you're coming into balance in almost everything. And who you are, being more confident, your mental prowess, your spiritual balance, your money, your physical, it's getting there. And then for whatever reason, what I get is you've been sleeping on your emotions, because that's the last thing you want to deal with. There is a message that you are not trying to hear right now. You are not trying to hear this right now. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to get clarification. The Queen of Swords, please clarify the Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Wow, the Knight of Swords is not playing. Charging forward with confidence. But you're being a little too blunt. So remember that whole thing where I said, like, you're being authentically yourself, which is great, but this month is going to teach you to be mindful of what you say and in your approach. So remember, we are in Mercury retrograde. We're getting ready to start it. If we haven't started it already, I need to check the dates. Anyway, the communication between individuals and electronically, it's going to be a little rough. And by rough, I mean there's going to be a lot of lack of misunderstandings, and the disagreements that may come. People that disagree with you are not trying to do it on a personal level, so you don't need to take that personally. What's happening here is you need to pause in those moments and try to meet people where they're at. Meet them on their communication level, because it's not that they have some personal vendetta against you or you versus them, etc. The issue is that you genuinely, both parties have a genuine lack of understanding of what the other person is trying to say, which is frustrating in any situation. But you're rushing in and you're coming across as cold, and you need to be careful about rushing, because you could be missing some very specific details. All right, let's adjust this card here. Please clarify the Justice card. And we have the Page of Wands. So this is the finding that balance and that confidence, wanting to start something new, having a clear and level head. Others of you are clearing a contract of some kind, whether this is work or a spiritual contract or a karmic cycle, a spiritual lesson. You're clearing that and you're getting ready to go into a new phase. You're getting ready to go into something new. You've completed one lesson, now you're back on to your journey. This is definitely something that's like a passionate endeavor for you. But I feel that this is going to be good for you. This is what actually may bring you balance. Because what's not bringing you balance is being tied to this, whatever this contract energy is. I just get contract. All right, I'm going to get one more on the Page of Wands, though. One more on the Page of Wands, please. Just to clarify. The Tower, yeah, just So this is some kind of ending, epiphany. I'm not going to say it's a bad ending, but it's kind of like a spiritual ending of a cycle. This is closing it out. This is done. Some of you may be experiencing a tower soon. And so this energy can happen much later. Others of you have already gone through this. You've already closed out whatever this chapter was. There could have been a fight in the past. I don't get major conflict though. I just think that this is kind of just an abrupt ending quite suddenly. Something that you thought was supposed to last a long time. I get more. This could be a relationship for some of you, but I get more that this is about work, or this is just about a spiritual contract of some kind. So either a physical contract at work, or, you know, some type of litigation issue, or something at work, and then this is done. This is finally done, and you're ready to start this new venture, whatever this is. This is done. This is closed out. You're ready to move on. So please clarify the 9 of Pentacles. For whatever reason. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. You're ready to find your own stability, your own success, your achievements. You're taking the time to celebrate your achievements. So after going through all of this, some of you, this is telling you to celebrate how far you've come in your achievements. Some of you are going to be getting this in the future after going through this cycle. So that's good. That's a plus. But you're definitely looking at building something long-term and stable. And so with regards to your finances, you're being very careful, or some of you probably should be very careful if you're not there, if this is not for this. Obviously, if this message ain't for you and it ain't fitting your situation, don't make it fit. Yeah, this is you working towards something that's going to be long-term. You want stability and you want happiness. So you're very zoned in and you're very focused on a career endeavor, or you know, some kind of creative venture that's definitely going to bring you a lot of success and that long-term stability that you're looking for. Now, other than the fact that you probably need to, 1, rest your mind because your thoughts are always go, 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 go. 2, you need to get back in touch with your intuition. You need to get back in touch with your feelings, with your emotions, and you need to be able to connect with people on an empathetic level. That is what's going to help you on your journey. Trying to come at people, or, you know, being a little blunt in your approach. I just saw 1313. That's the lesson that you're going through right now, is you're learning that how you've approached things in the past, and it could just be a personality thing. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes that's how we've learned to communicate because of how we grew up, right? Or the trauma that we've experienced growing up. And we don't really recognize it because we've done it for so long. We think it's a part of who we actually are, when in reality it's not. But because of this, some of you make the excuse of, oh, that's just how I am. You know, take it or leave it. But what's hindering you is your lack of being able to empathize, not sympathize, but empathize with others, and meet them again on the communication level that they're at, not just mentally and physically, but being able to communicate with them where they're at emotionally, and having that emotional awareness and that emotional understanding. So please clarify for me, spirits, angels, ancestors, what is this 4 of Swords and the Page of Cups? Whoa. Okay, I didn't even see that this was already flipped over in the deck. This is the 10 of Cups. This is your bliss and your happiness. You're working towards that. 9 of Swords just flipped over. Somebody's stressed out. What is this Four of Swords and the Page of Cups? What is this Four of Swords and the Page of Cups, please? Whoa, whoa. What is the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups, please? You know, I just can't shuffle. So, you got the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. And it actually came out in the reverse. The King of Wands is about action, but as you can see here, he hasn't taken any action yet. He's still kind of waiting. But he knows that he's going to have to act. And so, my air signs, my lovely air signs, you know that eventually you are going to have to get in touch with your emotions. Now is not the time for you to act out on your plans, on this creative endeavor, this venture, whatever this is, until you have rested, truly rested, and gotten back in touch with spirit and your emotions and your emotional self. And once you have done those things, you will know when it will be time to act again. Again, this is a timeless reading, so this doesn't have to be this is all happening in the entire month of May. This could be from now all the way through Gemini, the end of Gemini season. This could be next year. This could be 3 months from now. Feeling very strongly the number 4 is significant. So this could be 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years for some of you. Probably months. So, take this time to reconnect with yourself and your emotions, because once you do, then you'll be able to communicate, like I said, on that level that you need to communicate with other people. Some of you have learned this lesson, or this is the lesson that you're learning. It's a very specific message today, and I feel like this is only just for a few of you out there. This is not for everybody, for sure. Today's message was just very, very, very specific. All right, we're going to get your new moon oracle card for the new moon energies that are going to be coming up this week. So, let's take a look. Spirit, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. What message will my air sign collective be learning or be hearing for the new moon? Give them a message for the new moon that's coming up. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Dropping everything. You know, I wasn't sure at first, but now they just kind of confirmed the messages for me. Some of y'all are really sitting on your behind and sitting on your dreams. You've been in your comfort zone for way too long, and what's happening now is Spirit is pushing you to step out of that comfort zone. I feel a lot of you, it's regards with your emotions. For some of you, this is a career move. Because the cards that you got was New Moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Cardinal Moon, be bold and make the first move. And step out of your comfort zone. North Node. You've done what's comfortable for way too long. That includes not changing. And so Spirit is basically tired of y'all. Spirit, your ancestors and spirit guides are tired of y'all being hard-headed. They have spoken, they have said, you know what you need to do, and you ain't doing it. Hence the Tower card. We're going to make you do it. But then again, yet again, you're like, okay, I'll do this, this, and this, but I'm not going to do this because I don't like that. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work out for you, big dog. That's not going to work out at all. And look at this at the bottom of the deck. A new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Communication. You're going to have to step out of that comfort zone. Step out of that comfort of communicating with people who communicate like you, and start learning how to communicate with others who cannot communicate like you. Because once you do that, then that's what's going to help propel you on this creative endeavor. But you gotta do the thing first. So just all one. You gotta do what you need to do. And you already know what steps those are, what you need to do. I'm not repeating them. Nope. I'm not gonna make them repeat themselves. That's y'all fight. All right, air signs. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be back. I am open once again for personal private readings. So if you would like a personal private reading, please go and visit my website, clearingtheairtarot.com. All of the links that you will need for all of my information, my Insta, my Patreon. Please follow me on Patreon. That's where I post the content at. And I'm about to be posting some love readings for y'all and some other juicy topics for y'all as well. So, air signs, take care. Have a lovely rest of your month. And I will see you again for the lunar eclipse reading. Take care.